Jesus. How long have you been live?
I'm live.
Oh, okay.
That's the we are live part. I tried to give you a heads up. Okay, hello, my friends. I do have quite a bit to show you today. Let's see. Let's see where we are. All right. There we go. And hello. Okay. Hi, Diane. Hi, Amber. Okay, so you guys, let's start with something that I am pretty excited about. So, this is the new Snow-Capped Hello Word Die from Waffle Flower. This is part of the brand new release, and it is so adorable. So, this actually showed up last week, but we couldn't show it to you until this week. I've already ordered more. We have quite, oh my gosh, holy cow. Come look at this. I'm talking to you. Hey, come look at this. Walk. You have to walk over here. Look at that. My nail just like came apart from my finger.
Stop scratching your butt.
I don't think that's what did it. I've never seen that happen before. You don't seem alarmed.
No, it's okay.
As my professional manicurist on call, you don't seem alarmed?
No way about it.
I've never had my finger do that. Like it just came detached from the nail bit. That seems crazy. Okay. Well, now I'm really distracted. You'll have to paint my nails tonight, otherwise I won't be able to function every time I look at my hands, okay? Hello? I'm talking to you. I'm asking for a favor. Asking for a friend named me. Okay. So, anyways, hi, Shirley. Yeah, I think so too, Diane. I think ouch, but, I don't get any sympathy around here. So, anyways, you guys, this die is only $9.99, and this is one of the most beautiful hellos just in general. So, what we did is this is cut out of the ombre glitter cardstock. Well, I may have to show you guys another day because I organized it really, really well so that I have no idea where it is. You guys, you know the drill, right? And then, those really beautiful, like, multi-packs of foil that we get? You get, like, 5 different patterns for $5. And some of them are kind of wild, but look at how gorgeous they look when you use them for die cuts. You lose a lot of that, like, overwhelming pattern, but they're absolutely gorgeous that way. So I might try and find those and these ombre ones to show you. So that's the Snow-Capped Hello for $9.99. And then we have a handful of these in. So these are really kind of an interesting, is a die plate. It actually cuts the outside, cuts it to A2. This is called the Frosty Panel. This one is $19.99. And what we did, it'll be gorgeous white on white. But this was that ombre glitter same paper that I used to cut this one out, which I really do wish I knew where all those packets were, because that would be handy to show you guys. But so you can see this is a really good use of that ombre. So you get some blue here and you get some purple there, and then this can just go on. Actually, I think we decided we liked this over in the blue corner. See that? Because then it pulls out the purple over there. For this one, with this busy of a background, a couple of us have been trying to figure this, you know, how we wanted to glue things together. The snow cap was a little bit busy on that particular one, but on like less kind of busy backgrounds, that snow cap is stunning. But look at this. I think this was one of our favorites. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I love it. Okay, so that's the frosty panel. And then we have this one. This is called the Gifting Snowman Die. It's $19.99. You actually get 2 different sizes of snowmen in here. You know what? Let me open this one so that you can see what all of the dies are, because this is such a great, cute little thing. Now, you do end up needing to cut a few pieces, but it's really, really mix and match, because you have the 2 different sizes of snowmen. So this one here, this is your big little, you know, fluffier snowman. And so when he's die cut, he fits this way. Each one has a carrot. They're 2 different sizes. You've got scarves, you've got hats, you've got presents, you've got different mittens. And so you can actually build these. They can carry the present, they could wave, they can do all kinds of stuff, but they're really quite easy to assemble. And just, you guys, how cute is that? So at the end, we kind of ended up with having a card that goes something like, you know, something like so. We weren't 100%, but we'd like that. That's actually pretty cute too. So I don't know exactly how this is going to get glued together, but oh, super loving these. Super, super loving these. And now that the weather is changing, you know, it's hard to want to think about snowmen, but it is the time to think about snowmen. So we have a handful of the snowman of the panel. I have more of these snow-capped hellos coming next week. Okay, so I have a couple of them in stock and more coming next week. $9.99 on those, $19.99 on the Gifting Snowman, and $19.99 on the Frosty panel. Also in this release is just a really pretty snowflake stencil. That one is $6.99, and we have a new postage collage. Yay! Okay. So, I'm going to see if I can find you guys a picture. Postage, collage, snowy stencil, so that you can see what it looks like. I do wish that, you know, we had the options of, okay. Oh, you guys, how cool is this one? Okay, just this one alone just uses one of those snow, but there's that hello and just on wood grain. How awesome is that card? Can you guys see that? That is really a cool one. That one just kind of struck me. But hang on, let me go back here. Stay focused, Brooke. Stay focused. Okay. Oh, do we have any more of those the sentiments, or are we out of those? Would you mind double checking on the table for me? The snow sentiments from Waffle Flower, the kind of the thicker font. Okay, so this is what the new collage looks like. We've got mountains with snowy trees. We've got cardinals. We've got houses. This is a little bit of a, let me find the other one. That has, so you can see what some of the other color schemes look like. No, it had the, okay, thank you. Okay, I'm in love with this one. Oh my gosh, I haven't even seen all these samples. But so this one takes the postage collage and then they cut apart the designs after they die cut it. But in different colors. Look at that, gray and blues. Oh, they're so pretty. And then this one here has some of those postage stamps in some kind of brighter colors, but still some winter colors. trying to find. This one just looks sort of northwesty. See this Sending Winter Cheer? That's the stamp set that I was looking for that we seem to kind of be out of at the moment. This one is a whole different one, but that's really cute. I might have to go track that one down too. Anywho, oh, this is the one. This one shows you a pretty good view of what all of the stuff in the stencil looks like. Okay, so that is the new Snowy stencil. That one is $17.99 and it's 3 stencils in there. Okay, so my friends, that is the new Waffle Flower. Okay, and all right. Next up, are you guys ready for a pre-order? I don't normally show these on the video, but I have been waiting for so long. We had to order these so long ago. They aren't out yet. It's coming as a pre-order, but I have 2 things to show you. The second one I'm the most excited about, but I do want to show you guys this one first. So this one is $12.99. This is a set, it's a pair of cutting pads from Sizzix, from the Stacy Park, okay? These are glitter teal. They're absolutely beautiful. But here's what's different. These are a 6x6. And the reason that these ones are 6x6 instead of the standard 8x6 is that this size, so Stacy has found that doing a 6x6 instead of an 8x6 helps with that warping issue. So it really cuts down. Now, if you are used to, if you use, say, your plates with the Sidekick, you'll notice they don't seem to warp hardly at all, right? They get way more bunged up from the dies that you use than they do from bending. So this size is supposed to really help with that. I haven't tried it yet. These just showed up, and it's hard because I want to be able to show them to you guys without, like, you know, them being all cut into. But oh, I'm so excited. So these ones are on pre-order. I think they are just a couple weeks out, okay? But look at how pretty they are. Isn't that fun? Oh, I love colored, you guys may know this about me, but I love colored cutting pads 1,000 to 1 over the clear ones, because I can be sitting here not moving and I lose my cutting pads no matter what. So having them in clear, I always get the colored pads when I pull them for myself, but Sizzix has just been out of cutting pads for, like, I don't know, a while, because we ran out. We finally got some more back here in the store, but we were only able to get our hands on the clear ones. So I'm really excited about those. Now, are you guys ready? Would you mind bringing me the other Opulent packs too, so I can show people that we have in stock? This, my friend, is the new Opulent pack from Sizzix. Okay, so these are not out yet. These are on pre-order. This is teal. It's my understanding these are limited edition also. So if you like working with, like, tone on tone specialty cardstock, these are amazing to have on hand. You get 50 sheets in this one for $22.99. No. Yes, $22.99. This one doesn't have the right price on it. Okay, $22.99. Those are the colors. Oh, thank you. Okay. So, and what's really fabulous about these is on the front of each one, you have this little swatch of what all the papers are inside. So it's really, really easy to see what you're going to get, okay? But in teal, I mean, look at this. And these die cut beautifully because they're from a die cut company, right? So you've got that teal glitter, and you're going to get, I think, what is it, 10 sheets of each? Yeah, because there's 5 designs. 10 sheets. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen this one in person. Ooh. It's like a satin foil, but it is just really this gorgeous deep blue, but it's still very vibrant. And then you've got This one, which is a mirror one. Oh man, these are pretty. And then this one, which is even shinier. So what you have here, you actually have 3 different foils. See that? So gorgeous. A satin one, kind of a middle ground, and then a really shiny one. Just beautiful. And then you have a shimmer cardstock. Okay, so $22.99 on the Teal Opulence. Now, because we're talking opulence, I want to show you guys what other ones we have. Okay, so we just got in a shipment. I don't know how many of each one we have left, but we will get some more because these are so amazing for the holidays. So this is the ivory one, and you've got this like kind of, I don't know, it's almost like a silver white glitter. Let me pop this one open too, because I think it's easier to see these in person, kind of a thing. Okay, so you've got, this is the ivory one, and I know a lot of you guys may have these already. This one is what they call a soft touch. So it's almost like, it's hard to even feel. It feels a bit like, it's not got a shimmer to it, but it feels a little bit like a soft leather almost. Hard to explain, but really cool. This one, can you guys see that? I don't know. It's got a slight stripe to it with a little bit of a, I don't know if that's coming through on the video. It's got a little bit of a, like a, what would you, almost like it's not really a stripe so much as like a scrapey design. That is not the right word. That doesn't even sound good, but it kind of is like that. And then you have this awesome white glossy paper. And then back here, you have a really pretty shimmer pearlized. Okay. So, oops. That one is the ivory. And so I wanted to take the ivory out because it's harder to see the ivory than some of these others. So I think some of these others we'll be able to see because they have color. So this one is rose gold. Really, really kind of a pretty, a little bit less of like a tone on tone specific, just because rose gold is sort of an odd color. But you have the matte, which looks like a slightly pink. It's a copper with just a slight pinker lean towards it. And then you have the brushed metal. Brushed, that is what that was. Scrapey was not the right design. And then you have the mirror. So these 3 are definitely tone on tone. And then the pearl is still kind of in that rose gold, but it's sort of more of like a maybe a coral peach kind of a thing. But this one, you guys, look at that glitter. Can you see that? It's got like multi-tones in it. So 50 sheets, $22.99 on the rose gold. This one has always been one of my favorites because this one is the charcoal. This glitter paper is like, it's just awesome. It's got 2 tones to it. It's really not a silver. It's not like a black. It's just because it's this middle ground. It's got this variety in it. You've got a matte charcoal, which is like a dark gray, right? Not colors that we get in the gray silver family very often. You have this one that's brushed metal that's just stunning. You also have this mirror. So these are some uncommon colors. And then you have a pearl that goes with it. Okay, then we have silver. Silver is to be expected. But still, again, you guys, fantastic value for getting all of these like specialty papers in your holiday packs. Okay, so you've got this gorgeous like non-shed glitter because it's a smaller grain on it. You've got a matte, a brushed metal, a mirror, and then you have this beautiful pearl paper. And of course, where there's silver, there is gold. These are $22.99 for the packs. Screaming value for specialty paper. 50 sheets in each. So you get 10 of each for $22.99. Now, to give you guys just a, comparable kind of a thing, the tonic packs, the Mirror Gold, they are 5 sheets for like $4.50. or if we have them in open stock, we have, you know, a ton of colors of foil sheets now in open stocks, and those ones are $1 a sheet. So, this right here, fantastic. So you can't go wrong. So this is gold. We have a really pretty, kind of a light gold glitter. We have the matte, the brushed metal, the mirror, and the pearl on this one as well. Okay. All right. Now this one is a little bit of an odd duck, but I have to tell you, this has probably been our best selling one over time. Was there was one that had like there's no others? Okay. This has probably been our best selling one of all times. Okay. So we have 50. This one is a little bit more because it's $24.99, but let's walk through this. You have this stunning mermaid. It's called Mystical. You have this stunning mermaid color, opulent, like ombre glitter. And what I love about this is you actually have all these colors at once. So even if you cut, this is not exactly what this one was done with in the background, but you can see how it goes from purple to blue. That is a paper like something like this, okay? So you have all of this variety. And by having 4 colors in here, you get more ombre sections in the paper. Then we have mirror holograph. Do you see that? This one, which is stunning, holographic, just in silvers. This one is a white, pink to a white, holographic on white. And then this guy. Let me go find you something. Assuming I can find it. Hold on. I think I had it in my hand, but have you by chance seen that butterfly card with the it had a butterfly and it had the alcohol ink on holographic paper?
No.
I kind of had to pull it out of your smock thing. Is it up? Could you look up there just in case? Okay. So there's, did you find it? Oh, I got excited. Okay. So if you love alcohol ink, these 4 right here, okay, are amazing with alcohol ink. Amazing. So you can make backgrounds and die cut it, and you get the most dramatic, beautiful designs. Especially this one, because that silver holograph really shines through, but this one too. So you get 2 different effects because this one has those little speckles and this one. But usually we've always had access to only the silver. This is the only pack that I know of that has this like white holographic in it. And so you can get very true colors for your alcohol inks on this. Okay. So that's why this one has been one of our best selling packs. This is not new stuff. This is me just reviewing what we have available because of the teal opulence. So those are all of the opulence that I want to make sure you guys don't miss out on, because it all started with this one. This is the one that is on special order. And I think it's a couple weeks out. I'll actually get something out in email, but you guys are getting first crack at being in the line because I have it here to show you, and I got the green light. Okay. Are there any questions? I think you guys got to see everything. Okay. What to talk about next? All right. So I will get an email out about this. I was hoping to do it, but, you know, life just kind of got crazy. Guess what, friends? There are 12 new colors of spritzes. What? What? Yes, the spritzes have been so well received that even though he just did a new release of 12, there is another new release. So just like that, we have 36 colors in the Distress Spritz world. Okay, so our first batch just arrived, and they are packed up all 4 bundles. So here's what's great about these spritzes. We carry them in open stock. The first 24 should mostly be in stock. If not, the ones that are missing are coming back. So if you haven't gotten those, we've got those for you. These are $4 a piece. Okay, $3.99 per, which is, I mean, crazy, right? That is a really, really good price. But the price for 12 for the bundle, $43. So there is good savings when you get the bundle. If you missed any of the previous bundles, let me know. I will figure those out for you. And yes, you can have the bundle price on those as well. So the new colors are Broken China, Tattered Rose, Lumberjack Plaid, which is going to be amazing. Look at that red. Ooh. Faded Jeans, Crackling Campfire, Salvage Petunia, Squeezed Lemonade, Bundled Sage, Rustic Wilderness, Frayed Burlap, Hickory Smoke, and Villainous Potion. Oh my God, there are so many good colors in this release. Wow. Villainous Potion is going to be gorgeous. Look at that Rustic Wilderness. So if we did something on the video a little while ago when we got in the last round of spritzes. Brooklyn, would you mind heating up the tea water and just putting some in my teacup for me? I don't need it hot. I just need it a little bit warm. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so the Distress Mica stains are the ones that have all the color in the liquid and the colored mica. These ones are just colored mica. And remember, the spritzes are in that magical liquid that when you've done your smush technique and you've dried it and all that stuff, and now you want to add the shimmer to the top, these are the ones that add that shimmer to the top and don't somehow reactivate whatever beautiful creation you've already made. So, because it doesn't usually work that way for Distress inks, right? You create this cool background, you spray something on top, and now you have all the dots. But the spritz works magically, and I think that's why everybody is going crazy for these, okay? So $43 for the new colors. That'll go out in an email as well. I just wanted to let you guys know that they're here, and they can be picked up starting tomorrow, actually, for the bundle. Okay, so then the last thing I want to show you guys, we did a pre-order about this, and I'm so excited to have it in person. Oh, yay. Okay, so this, my friends, is the new Graphic 45 or the new Alice in Wonderland line from Graphic 45. I maybe shouldn't say that. It's called Curious and Curiouser. Curiouser and Curiouser. But my guess is that, so what we're seeing now, which we didn't used to be able to see with our collections, is that as some of these older favorites kind of time out, I think in the copyright world, I don't know 100% about all this, but these designs become available for public use. Okay, so that's why we're getting to see some of that Winnie the Pooh stuff. And we're getting to see Alice in Wonderland and Wizard of Oz, you know, stuff kind of from that era. We're now actually getting to see it here. It's not necessarily licensed, but it's this beautiful collection. So this is the Curiouser and Curiouser line from Graphic 45. Just showed up. I'm super crazy about this. Okay, so we have the 12x12 collection kit. This includes 2 sheets of all of the double-sided papers. That one is $19.99. And then let's kind of take a look through those, and then we'll go through some of the rest of the pieces. At the current moment, we have all of the, no, wait, are we out of some of the papers? Wait a minute, are we already out of one of the papers? Is there an empty tray over there? Oh, one was hiding. Just kidding. I'm creating drama for no reason. Which I know is your favorite, right? Favorite when I do that. Okay. Create drama for no reason, Brooke. No reason at all. All right. So each collection has 8 papers in it from Graphic 45. And the main collection sheet usually looks something like this. It's kind of got a 12 by 12 border around it, and you've got some big pieces in here. These are meant to be if you are creating like larger albums and you want a themed album, something like that, you can use that. A lot of what people do is they will fussy cut, say, this design here, put it on the corner of a scrapbook page or a mini album or a box or something. So there's lots of things you can do with that, but they all have great B-sides. So if you don't love the A side, the B side is probably going to be something that either coordinates really well with the collection or is very usable. I'll tell you, some of the papers in this line are already getting picked up for Valentine's crafting. So it's kind of a really unique line in that they've made it super cool for Alice in Wonderland fans and also very workable for people needing Valentine's. Okay. So these are all of the open stock papers. You'll get 2 of each of these in the collection kit. Okay. I kind of like that one. That reminds me of French Country. Not of Alice in Wonderland at all, but it does go with some of the colors that are in here. And I will say that this is one I know that people are picking up for Valentine's because really cool designs. Okay. And then the cut apart sheets usually do pretty well because they also have these cool journal spots on the backside. And so these are the 4x6s, and then these are the 3x4s. So you have multiple options with that one. This is a really cool paper. It is just basically black and white and almost like a little bit of gray. It's really busy when you look at the whole thing. But when you just take just a snippet of it, use it as a strip or something like that, it's going to add a real element of interest without pulling from whatever color design, whether you use it with this one or not, because to me it's not super specific to Alice in Wonderland. And then look at this side, you guys. Look at those beautiful tiny flowers. They look almost like black and white hydrangeas to me, but it is, as we know, I know nothing about flowers, so I could be way off. But when I did the ordering, I couldn't tell what this paper was going to look like because the pattern is so small. But in little batches, look at how beautiful that is, you guys. It's going to just be gorgeous. Okay. And then this one to me kind of has that cool Art Deco type feel with the leaves and stuff. And then you've got those bigger flowers. Now, I think this is a certain kind of rose. Is that like maybe more of a wild rose that has sort of that ball design? I don't know. Anyway. And we've got our cream and red paper with designs. And then you just have sort of some flourishes on the back. Anyways, those are the open stocks in this line, okay? So you can get single papers or you can get the collection kits, up to you. I would just mention to not dilly-dally too long because I think people are pretty excited about both of these collections for Graphic 45. And so if you want certain ones of the papers, I would say, especially in open stock, I would grab them sooner rather than later. Okay. So this is the 12 by 12 patterns and solids. In the pre-order email, I talk about this one, but I always like to talk about this pack when I'm talking about the collections because I think that these are some of the most critical papers to go with the line. And the reason is because one, with the patterns that are in here, they're very tone on tone. So they're easy to work into whatever you're using. And this one here is very Alice in Wonderland, right? That's that cool black and white one we saw in red and white in the main one. But everything else can be just general, right? So it isn't limited to that one. But Graphic 45, 49 and Market, some of those other lines, they use a very specific color palette. And as they put their papers together, they aren't just a clean and simple design. So sometimes it's very hard, one, to find that color right there, right? That is a random color. It's hard to find that color. And then if you do in a cardstock, it might almost be too solid, if that makes sense. So with these ones, and even here, it's hard to see on the pattern, on the paper, but even like this white one right here, it has a little bit of a light distress to it, so that when you use it as the matting paper or the solid to kind of break your eye from the other patterns, it blends much better than solid cardstocks. Sometimes solid cardstocks work great, but a lot of times this is the answer to what you need for those kind of crafting conundrums with these busier lines. Okay, so Patterns and Solids, $19.99. 8x8, same as the big collection, just shrunk down. This one is $14.99. In this one, you get 3 sheets of each of the papers, okay? And then we also have the ephemera assortment, and you can look on the back and see that there's actually a lot of really good icons in this ephemera assortment. That one is $8.99. We have the chipboard tags and frames, so tons of great stuff for if you like to make shaker cards. These frames are really fantastic for that because they're chipboard, so you already have that strength for the top of your shaker card that you might need. Those guys are $8.99. We have the stickers. Now these are they're called cardstock stickers, okay? So they are a nice thicker cardstock, and they are a beautiful bold print. So they're really nice quality, and they're nice and thick. So if you need to dust them on the backside and have them, you know, kind of stick out or do certain things, they're stronger than standard stickers just because they're a cardstock versus a thinner paperweight. So those ones are $7.99. And then, yes, my friends, we have rub-ons. So the rub-ons are $8.99, and you have the icons sheet, and then you have this really fun like background sheet with this couple of swaths. Look at these words. Oh, I just love it. It's so cool. Anyways, that is Curiouser and Curiouser from Graphic 45. And if you pre-ordered these, the Curious one is already sorted. This one I have in the basket to sort, but I haven't gotten it sorted. However, if you do want to come in tomorrow to pick it up, we've got things, okay? So next up, I want to show you guys. So I always try to find like a calendar line every year. Usually somebody puts out a pretty awesome line that is, you know, month by month by month. And I haven't seen one yet, but I haven't looked too hard. I'm just going to say. So when I saw this one, I thought, oh, cool. There's our calendar line. But you guys, this one is actually even cooler. This is called Season to Celebrate. And our 12 by 12 collection kit, again, this line has 8 sheets in open stock, but our 12 by 12 collection kit has 2 of each sheets. What this one does is it is 4 seasons. So in the month by month ones, it's nice if you're making, you know, something based on that month, but a lot of times you could just use the patterns for other things. These ones are specific to the month. So you actually get to make a whole bunch of stuff all year with this collection. So if you wanted to do, say, a pack, like a present, a card pack for a friend, this is going to be an awesome line to use because you can make them 2 cards for each season, right? Put it in a little folio, tie it up, and off you go. I mean, that is so cool and easy because it's already picked for you, okay? So let's take a look at, let's start, we're in fall, right? Are we in fall? Yeah, we're in fall still. Okay, let me find the fall. Start with that one. And then we'll go to winter, and then we'll go to spring, and then we'll go to summer. Okay, so each paper, each season has a sheet of cut-aparts that is in this new style that Graphic 45 is doing. So they're doing kind of this like pretty watercolor. Now, some are more watercolor than others, but this one, like when you look at that robin, you can kind of see that you've got a little bit. This is less watercolory than other ones that they've done, but less like bold, you know, kind of a thing. Kind of almost like it was colored with a little bit of colored pencils and maybe washed out. I don't know. Anyways, gorgeous, okay? So this is your cut-aparts for fall, and then you have a gorgeous, just a, you know, background sheet. And then each one has flowers. Now, these are perfect to use on their own. You don't have to use them with the cut aparts, but they are designed to be a beautiful element to go with it. And then on that back side, you have this really pretty plum color, which is like a warmer plum. So again, that is going to go perfect with these lines. So like we were talking about before, having some B-sides or some patterns and solids, which I'll show you guys in a minute, to go with some of these things is really, really helpful when you are working with patterns kind of like that, especially if you're card making. Okay, so that's the autumn. Then we go into the winter. Yeah, they did. I know which one you're talking about too. It was almost like a similar color to this one in a January. It was really pretty. They did 2 calendar lines. I think about a year apart or something that were really pretty. And last year's was the one that had the black. So people either loved that one or just didn't dig it altogether. But it was really striking because the images were quite different. So so this one is your winter one. And then you have this kind of white on the backside, and that is your bee. But look at the florals on that, you guys. Just stunning, right? Stunning. Okay. And then we have spring. So you've got some teapots, you've got some birds, you know, I think this is really cute because that almost looks like what a tea bag is shaped. So that's fun for the tag. And some tulips, which is always popular here. And you've got your pinks, yellows, and purples as your florals. These are your 2 backsides. And then we're into summer. And summer has the poppies and the sunflowers, which I really just don't think you could go wrong there, can you? I don't think so. And so those are yours. Okay. So that's Season to Celebrate with your 12 by 12. And then if you were thinking you wanted to do, you know, some cards and series and stuff, I would suggest, again, this one. You have some really good B-sides in just the main collection, but having this as extra for different patterns, right? Or you have these, like, I don't know if they're going to show up on the video. These kind of like distressed solids. Those are really, really, really helpful for those kind of bold patterns. So the patterns and solids is $19.99. The 8x8 collection, you get 3s in here of each of the papers. This one is $14.99. We have the die cut pack, which is $8.99. Tons of stuff in there. This is fun because it's going to be stuff that matches all the different seasons. We have the chipboard and tags for $8.99. We have the stickers. These are the cardstock stickers again. For you've got the God, these are so pretty. Sometimes I'm like talking and then I just get distracted by looking at things and I lose my train of thought. But I don't know what I was going to say. But anyways, the stickers are $7.99. And then we have the rub-ons that are still going to cover, you know, all of the stuff. And, you know, you do get this free popsicle stick. Don't forget about that as the bonus. So $8.99 on the 2 sheets from Graphic 45 for the rub-ons. Okay. And those of you guys that took our All in Create class recently, I know a lot of you guys are now falling in love with rub-ons because they just give such a cool effect and it just becomes part of the background. They're really, really fabulous. So there's those. And then this one has a bonus. Okay. So this is the calendar ephemera cards. And these are $9.99. You get 24 in here. So you basically get 2 of each. And I haven't looked at them yet. They are about the weight, I'd say the weight of the paper. These calendar ephemera cards only come in the hold on. Wait a minute. Calendar ephemera pack. Okay. So you have the January with the kind of the pretty design on the back. But if you wanted to make something that was calendar specific, or if you were scrapbooking and you wanted to make like a page to start each month in your scrapbook, this could be a really cool way to do it, because you can also, or in a mini book, right? Just put some glue right here, and now you've created a tuck in and a pocket. And you can date these if you want to, although it's very small to actually write anything in there. But, you know, you could date it, and you could put like a little star or a little heart or something if you needed to indicate certain days, or you just leave it plain because it's really pretty. Then you have February. Okay. And the great thing about these is if you don't want to use the calendar side, these are phenomenal. These are gorgeous. They're a 4x6, so they are a little bit bigger, but usually there's room to cut these down, or you put it on a slightly bigger card. You use your envelope punch board, and you know, you make yourself an envelope, and making a 4x6 card then is no big deal. Okay. So I know these were pictured in the email that I'd sent out with the pre-orders, but it isn't always easy to see what all they look like. Okay, I squirreled. I know, right? Okay, so we've got July. We have August. I do love poppies. Oh, God, they're so vibrant, those flowers. Okay, September. October. November. And December. Okay. So, that is what I had to show you guys. There was kind of a lot, kind of not a lot. Crystal, I know. Okay, so, and Tiffany, you want the die cut pack, not the calendar pack, right? I just want to just verify. Okay, you guys, we covered a ton. I'm going to go back over it very, very quickly so that so Crystal's head will hopefully come back to a little less close to explosion. But so also, so you can kind of remember what all we covered, because there's a lot of good stuff today. This one is one of my new favorite dies. I just love the look of this snow-capped hello, but I love it as a plain one. And at only $9.99, it is a fabulous buy because it's useful for both things. And we do have a ton of them coming next week because this is the one I've been seeing a lot of people pick up because it's great price too. Okay, so we've got that. And then we have these gifting snowmen. I mean, can you go wrong with those guys? We only have a handful of these in stock, but we'll get more, not in the shipment next week, but probably the week after is my guess. So really cute little guys there. And these guys are $19.99. And then this beautiful frosty panel backdrop, which is gorgeous with those ombre papers, or really, I mean, anything white on white. Oh, it's going to be stunning. So this one is also $19.99. And then from the stencils, we have just a simple and beautiful snowflake stencil. Okay, this one is $6.99. This will be gorgeous with glitter paste. And you guys, I was talking to Ellen today, and I just learned something really interesting about the Simon Hurley Astro Paste. So we will be doing probably a demo on that next week when my box of stuff comes, because I want to make sure we have enough when I do the demo for you, okay? So $17.99 on the new Postage Collage Snowy Stencil. So that one is here in stock as well. Okay, so that is our waffle flower. And off to the side. Okay, then we talked about a pre-order. This one, not in yet, couple weeks out. So $12.99 on the 6x6 blue glitter cutting pads. Okay, and these ones are supposed to warp less, thus the 6-inch size. But at the end of the day, colored cutting pads are just easier to find, so they're already better than the clear ones, in my opinion. You know, it's not the opinion of everybody, because I think they sell way more clear cutting pads, but the colored ones are just, they're game changer once you start using them. But this is the one, you guys. This is the thing I am the most excited about. A brand new Opulent cardstock pack, and this one is in teal. So we have all 5 colors. You get 50 sheets for $22.99. Crazy. All specialty, all stunning. So if you missed the walkthrough on this, definitely go back and take a look. Now, that being said, I'm going to just show you, we have limited stock of these, but I can get more in next week. So I want to make sure if you want any of these Opulent cardstock packs, you definitely let me know which one so I can make sure we have enough for the holidays. So we have the rose gold and all of these here that are the one color ones. These are $22.99 for 50 sheets. So we have rose gold. We have the ivory one, which I did open to show you a little bit more clearly what those are. These others fell across the table here. Let me get up and get them. For the holidays, we have, I gotta move these because actually that's gonna make it too tall and you can't see as much. We have the gold, which has the 5 things of gold color in it. 50 sheets, $22.99. Silver, 50 sheets, $22.99. 5 different ones. And then one of my favorites, because it's just so unique, is the charcoal. So this is like a dark gray. It's really pretty. And again, 50 sheets for the $22.99. And you have some really unique colors. This is the only Opulent one that is $24.99, and that's because we have so many holographic papers. So we have the ombre glitter and then all of these holographic papers. So, but you still get 50 of them for $24.99. And if you love alcohol inks, this is a way to take your alcohol inks to the next level. All right, so those, and then we have, oh, the new spritzes are here. Okay, so we did cover all of these. This is release number 3 of the spritzes. And so the spritzes are $3.99 if you get them in open stock. For the release bundle, the new release bundle, it is $43. So there's a bit of savings in there because it would normally be, I believe, $48 if my math is serving me. So, and if you missed release number 1 and or release number 2, just let me know so that I can get it together for you, and you can also get the bundle price on that one, okay? All right. And then lastly, ooh, everything okay? Okay. Lastly is the brand new Graphic 45. So, a number of you guys pre-ordered this already, but for those of you guys that were waiting for it to come in person, it is here. So the collection pack is $19.99. The patterns and solids is $19.99. Both of those packs have, wait a minute. Yeah, 16 sheets in them. I just lost my math. 16 sheets in both for $19.99 for the collection pack and the patterns and solids. The 8x8 has 24 sheets in it, and that one is $14.99. And then for all of the ephemera, or all of the doodads that we have the die cut ephemera assortment. That one is $8.99. The oh, and Tiffany, you know what? Tiffany, if you're still here, you may want to tell me which collection, because when I go back, I probably won't remember which collection for the die pack you wanted. The chipboard and tags for Curiouser and Curiouser is $8.99. The stickers is $7.99. The calendar, nope, that's the wrong line. Just kidding. Okay. The rub-ons are $8.99. Okay, so Curiouser and Curiouser has 2 12x12 options for packs, the 8x8, and it has 4 different embellishment options. And then Seasons to Celebrate is a gorgeous, gorgeous floral line. So it celebrates autumn, winter, summer, and spring. And so The collection pack is $19.99. The patterns and solids is also $19.99. And then we have the 8x8, which is $14.99. We have the die cut ephemera at $8.99. The chipboard and tags at $8.99. The rub-ons at $8.99, and the cardstock stickers $7.99. This is the one with the bonus that has these calendar ephemera cards, and they are 24 in here for $9.99. Whew. Okay, guys, we covered a lot, but all good stuff. I hope you had fun. Thank you so much for taking the time and joining me today, and I will chat with you guys all soon. Thanks. Bye.